Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson. Should we do another round of listener messages, maybe? Huh? What do you think? I think so. Look, I so appreciate you guys. I really do. Because you make it fun. And believe me, we're going to be interfacing a lot more with you. Show's expanding. We've added, I want to say, 3 new terrestrial markets. I don't know where we stand in digital because we're working on stuff. But this team is going at it. We've got the Whoobazoo guys working. We got Keith. We got Tony going at it. Dustin working on the website. We've got the Show Must Go On, who's building up our network outside of on terrestrial radio. We've got Genesis Radio Network, who carries me. They carry my conspiracy brother, Alex Jones. John Gibson's over there when he left Fox News. And so, we got a good setup here. Then internally, we've got producers and what I'm going to be doing, I got to tell you, I got to find inside baseball, you don't need to know. But there are other people that we're looking to bring on. It's a big team. We do a lot of stuff. I hope you enjoy this show. I really do. I love it when you contact us, kjradio.com. If you want to call the show, 844-551-8255. Jot this number down right now, 844-551-8255. Don't make me enunciate like that again. It's very difficult. Okay? So, listener messages. What do we got? Let's do this one. We've got Kyle. And his subject line just says, appreciate. Now, I don't know whether Kyle is telling me appreciate, like you better appreciate, or if he's saying appreciate you. Kyle, not to get all up in your business, but be a little more specific. Because if you're telling me appreciate, like you better appreciate Kyle is here, I might get a little testy. But if you're telling me I appreciate you, that's different, Kyle. Anyway, here's what he says in his message body. Kyle says, I work nights. I get home about 06:30, and he put 06:30. Military man, huh? Huh, Kyle? Yeah, 06:30. This is exactly what he says. He says, I work nights. I get home at about 06:30. When I get home, watch TV, have a drink, and relax. But I tell you what, January 22nd show. Nope. Even hand wash dishes. I love this, Kyle. To prolong turning off Stitcher to finish listening to your show. Awesome show. Kyle, if I'm lying, I'm dying. You wrote this, man. You wrote this. You may be at work. I don't know. You get home at 06:30. That's early in the morning. Watch TV, you drink, you relax. You turn on my show on January the 22nd, and you stretched it out, bro. I'm fist bumping you right now, okay? Bang, right there. I like that. That's a good listener message. And see, I'm messing with Kyle in terms of, appreciating all that stuff. But I really do. I appreciate the fact that this guy has a routine, and he broke his routine because he liked the show. And he's telling me, dude, I listened to the show because it was fun. That's the way it's supposed to be. I want to be entertained. I'm just telling. I don't listen to much radio, and it isn't because these people are not good. They are, and you can get great topic ideas off of other people's shows. It's like comedians. Somebody tells a joke, and people go, "Oh, you steal that joke." You don't steal a joke. The joke will have a different sense for you. Like it could be, we were so poor, blah, blah, blah. And then you go, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. But we were so poor. Boom. That's how people started shooting the dozens. Oh, we were more poor than you. We were so poor. No. I was more poor than that. And so that's how jokes evolve. That's how shows evolve. That's how ideas evolve. We call it derivative thought. I love that. That's why at some point we're going to have a team that you can actually hear on the show, and you'll hear these ideas just coming to be. That's what makes this fun, man. I mean, because without that, it's just me out here sort of going, here it is, here it is, here it is. Now, fortunately for you, I have a pretty vivid imagination. And I've also lived a relatively charmed life. in lots of different cool places and been to many cool places and going to many cool more, God willing. So it makes it a lot easier to do. It makes this job good for me, where I'm not bored. Because I do the show not to bore myself. I tell you guys all the time, radio is a strange medium because people just repeat. Or they'll drag a segment out. Kind of like what I'm doing now. No, I'm kidding. But they'll drag something out and you're going, hey, I really want to discuss such and such. And because we're a topic show that I'm picking the topics, I better have some good stuff, And, it's funny. We used to make a big deal about well, how many hits did it get on the website? Or how many did when you look into what people are interested in, how many comments did it get and things like that? Honestly, I don't care. I think you should make any subject interesting, or it should be the backdrop of something that you think would be interesting to the audience. And if you're doing that, they let you know, like Kyle did. Thank you, Kyle. Here's what Larry said. Kevin, just found your website. Very excited. Love to see you take over mainstream knucklehead media. Keep up the great work. I'm going to spread the word about you. Go Trump. Larry, thanks, my brother. I appreciate that. I really do. So anyway, we got tons to talk about. So we talked earlier about the SAG. This was probably, a day or two ago. Talked about Screen Actors Guild. And who was it? I think his name was Macy. William H. Macy, or I think that's his name. He won an award for some show. I don't watch it. It's on HBO. And he alluded to the idea of this, this patriarchal Hollywood, but maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be. Maybe there's a little bit of blame that can go to the left. So he talked about that a bit. And then they talked about James Franco, because he was up for the same award, but he lost. And I'm just going to save James Franco a lot of time. He's going to lose everything that's coming up. Yeah, James Franco. Because he got accused of sexual harassment, and he gets caught up in all this hoopla of sexual harassment. And we covered it when it came out, when he was, I think it was at the Golden Globes. So it came out, and James Franco, he's a freak. He's wanting to date young girls, I don't know what age, but I think at the time what we were talking about, 17, 18-year-old girls, stuff like that, inviting them back to his room. This dude, was he 39, 40, something like that? And I understand it. I mean, these girls are little hot bodies and stuff like that. You get it. But I don't know, man. That thing is flipped in my head to where I go, I see a girl that's 18, 19 years old. I see her as a child. I really do. It doesn't matter how beautiful she looks. I'm like, wow, she's gorgeous. She's a kid. And I think that's, I don't know, I think it's a sign of maturing, right? As you age, that generation of women just kind of moves away from you. And, you go into the 30s and the 40-somethings or whatever. But no, this dude is stuck there. But, when we come back, I want to talk about what they said about him as it pertains to the Oscars. Yep, another award show.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.